Hey, sounds good. Well, the COVID-19 positivity rate continues to rise in Missouri. It is now at 12.6% of tests coming back positive. We'll get an update from Kansas today. At last check, it was at 12.6%. Meanwhile, there is no more mask mandate in Wyandotte County. Unified Government Commissioners had voted 6-4 to end the county's indoor mask mandate. Well, new Mayor Tyrone Gardner had pushed for the mandate to be removed. The mandate was previously set to end January 6th. The move goes against the health department's recommendations. And in Johnson County, Kansas, students through 6th grade will still need to wear masks at school when they return from Christmas break. County commissioners voted against a proposal to repeal the mandate on Thursday. Commissioner Jeff Myers says the cases in schools are going in the wrong direction.
It seems that every time we have a holiday, the number of cases really spike. And we've seen that since Thanksgiving, and now it's starting to trend a little bit back down. My concern is that after this Christmas holiday, we may see that spike again.
Well, 26 elected officials in Johnson County had written a letter asking to end the mandate early. Commission's going to review infection and vaccination rates on January 6th. Well, the CDC advisory panel says that people should consider getting a Moderna or Pfizer vaccine rather than the Johnson & Johnson shot if they have the choice. Officials pointed to new data about rare but potentially dangerous blood clots linked to the J&J vaccine.
We've been struck when reviewing these cases by how rapidly patient status deteriorates and results in death.
That decision is only a recommendation and still needs full CDC approval. Officials recommend talking with your doctor before making a decision. Meanwhile, the Biden administration is asking the Supreme Court to allow the vaccine mandate for healthcare workers. Two federal appeals courts have put the mandate on hold in 24 states, including Kansas and Missouri. Administration is asking the High Court to block those orders, saying that the requirement will save hundreds or even thousands of lives each month. Meanwhile, in the battle to contain Omicron, testing is an important tool. But since it started spreading, lines at testing facilities nationwide have gotten longer and longer. ABC's Becky Worley has more, including whether you should skip the line and use an at-home test.
Christmas cheer and Omicron fear. As the new variant rapidly spreads, the demand for COVID tests is surging ahead of the holiday.
When we have dinner on the 25th, my rules for my home is we have to be tested within 24 hours.
And while some testing sites are seeing long lines and even longer waits for results,
I expected somewhat of a line, but I didn't think it would be all the way out to Long Pond Road.
others aren't waiting at all.
There was no line, so it was took 3 minutes.
This testing site at LA's Dodger Stadium. It's one of 16,000 across 40 states operated by Curative, who tell us they're currently testing about 55,000 people a day nationwide.
We're continuously seeing increases of about 20% or so week over the last handful of weeks. We actually haven't seen these testing numbers since the peak of the Delta surge back in September.
And the seemingly higher transmissibility of Omicron means it's more important than ever to get tested before you gather with your loved ones.
Testing is such an important weapon. It's an additional tool in our arsenal that finally we have broad availability of rapid tests that we should be implementing during this holiday season.
But if you'd rather not go out for a test on Christmas morning, at-home rapid COVID tests are another option. Abbott, one of the leading at-home test manufacturers, tells ABC News they've beefed up manufacturing to make sure those quick tests are available.
Searching online, you may find stores that say they have these in stock, but in my experience, that hasn't always been the case. So one tip, buy online, pick up in store, and call before you drive there.
Once you have the test in hand, tips to do it right. Make sure you test in an indoor space, and because cold temps lead to inaccurate readings, the test should be at room temperature 30 minutes prior to administering.
For the very latest updates on local masking rules, protocols in schools, or to find a COVID-19 test or vaccine near you, just head to our website, KMBC.com. You'll find everything you need under the coronavirus tab.